Here's some footage from the top of Diamond Head. You can really see the bowl from up here. In the 1960s and 70s, the crater was the location for several concerts featuring the Grateful Dead, the Rolling Stones, Santana, Styx, and others. Did some hiking on the coast and found this little hidey hole where someone's been living. Here's their pet spider George guarding the entrance. Here we are headed out on another excursion to swim with wild bottlenose dolphins.
Some of the wetsuits that none of you guys actually have, perfect. I just actually plugged in a sweatsuit right now. Yeah. It's so hot. Alright, if you guys do have any cans or bottles that you guys want to get rid of, we do have a little blue bin located right underneath this ladder right here. And they're right here. That means they are single. We're ready to bingo. Alright, approach us on land. Okay, perfect. But do not worry, we're not using them as relationship status. We're going to use them as offerings to the ocean. Okay? Also, the card that you guys have received.
One, two, three, jump again. One, two.
Took a sunset dinner cruise one evening where we were treated to a beautiful rainbow, some good food, and good fun. Ended this day with live music back at the hotel. Another day, another excursion. This time it's mini solo submarines and snorkeling with sea turtles with Island Water Sports. These one-person mini subs are pretty cool. You can cruise around and reach depths up to 39 feet. While waiting our turn on the subs, I went snorkeling and caught up with this sea turtle. Hawaiian for sea turtle is Hanu. They can grow up to around 4 feet long and weigh up to 350 pounds or more. Welcome to Makapu, a world-famous paragliding site. Here's a tandem pilot taking a passenger on a discovery flight. Makapu is not a beginner site. In fact, it requires at least a P3 rating from the United States Paragliding and Hang Gliding Association to soar here. Here's my first flight at Makapu from a launch called Crazy. I'm trying to get into the lift that's coming off the ocean and up this wall. If you don't get into the sweet spot of the lift by a certain point, you have to make a call and turn back with enough altitude to make the beach, or risk going into the rocks or water. I made a beach landing on this first flight, which cost me a 6-pack of Heinekens to the local lifeguard, as they don't want you landing on the beach here. While exploring a beach near Kaina Point on Mother's Day, we happened upon our new friend, Honey Girl. She was doing a native traditional chant and offering fresh flowers to her mother and grandmother.
Thank you for all our lives, what they have put before our time.
Very
We
nice.
must thank them, yeah. We must give our Tutu Wahine and our Mako Wahinis love and thanks
Very cool.
so much.
Okay, day number 2 at Makapu. Different launch today, so we got to hike up a little ways. Looks like it's a pretty good hike, and I didn't bring my hiking boots in freaking sandals, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, here we go. Okay, partway up the path to Juice Launch here at Makapu. I'm out of breath, as you can see, but we're trying to get to the top, get a launch, get over these power lines, and then it's all good from there. Got to clear those power lines. There's Frank. I don't know who that is over there, but here we go. So yesterday, I said, man, hope there's a higher launch. And of course, don't, watch out for what you ask for. There's a higher launch, but you got to climb up here to get to it. And I'm a sea level guy. I'm huffing and puffing, baby. At this launch called Juice, your wing is laid out right up against some power lines. Pull up your glider, make your turn, run a few steps, and you're up. The trick now is clearing those power lines, get over the road, and find the lift up against that cliff. Here's my first attempt at this launch, and I end up flying too far towards the beach and don't get in the lift. Okay, so it didn't quite turn out the way we wanted today. I'm in the ambulance, and they're taking care of me on a little bit of blood and guts right there, but it could have been worse. I'm all good, and another day in the life. All right, so I just got out of the ambulance, and they sent me away without really cleaning me up, and I got Maui Doug down here, met me at the van and my Jeep, and man, he took care of me with some freaking peroxide and some bandages. He is the man. Thanks.
Welcome to Makapu.
Thanks for taking care of me, bud.
She's got shark teeth, but you know, she can be a dolphin too.
No doubt. Thanks, Bill.
Right on, bro.
All right, good stuff. With a banged up elbow and 3 cracked ribs, I still made it back to take Patty out for dinner on our last night in Hawaii. Thank God for naproxen sodium and adult beverages. Overall, we had a great trip to Hawaii. The accident was pretty serious, but it could have been a lot worse. I come away with valuable lessons learned. For a paramotor guy who dabbles in free flight, I should have taken a refresher course, or at least some refresher flights without the motor before jumping right into an advanced soaring site. A friend once told me, paramotoring is a sport, but paragliding is an art. Aloha, everybody.
So my baby went dancing 3 and she looked at me, then showed off